Say, come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo sappy. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo sappy. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Sabe got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Hey, one way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo sappy. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas feel like a tire, but down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspire. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep.
Alright, Shalom, Yabashim Yashab, Rakatah to the brothers, Shalom Shema done by Shimmy, Hawashah to the sisters. I'm Officer Qadash from Corporal, teaching this Friday, Lashawan Qadash class. You understand? So, for that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I know I see people online, you know what I mean? Yabashim Yashab to Makazah, you know, Halakaman to the sister, Nizam, you understand? So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today, we're going to do, you know, this is a Friday class, Lashawan Qadash, as we learned the ancient Hebrew, you understand? Not the Yiddish that the Jewish people, the so-called Jewish man speak, or, you know what I'm saying, not the Assyrian. We're going to speak the actual ancient Hebrew that was given to us from the Lord, you understand? So that's what we're gonna go ahead and go over. Today, we're gonna go over some of the greetings, you understand? I know we say the greetings all the time, you know, we always, you know, greet each other, or we understand it, but I wanna break it down so y'all know what y'all saying, or what words mean which, you understand? Because even though we use it, on a daily basis, it's good to actually know, you know, what exactly are you using, you understand? So, we're gonna go on over the greetings. All right. So the first word we're gonna start off with is shalom. It's real simple. You know? Do you see that, or should I get it? Yeah, let me get it dark. Let's get it dark. All right, so the first word we're gonna go over is shalom. You understand? Anybody know what this means online? Pretty simple. Anybody knows what it means? Give somebody a second to answer, type in the chat if they're there. Or write in the Hebrew.
Like you said, Officer Marsar checking in with us. It's peace.
Right. Shalom. That was me on Shabbat Brakatah. I talked to Mark Saul and also the 1,000 Kasiyar. Right? Oh yeah, it means peace, right? That's exactly right. It means peace. All right. It means peace. All right, so this is how you write it in the ancient Hebrew. You know, you use your bridges and connectors. You use the bridge on this one, which is, so you say the full word, which is Shah, and then you'll say this one together, which is the La and the Ma. But you would say it Shalom. So you want to put like Shalom. You'll put Shalom because this is the connector that connects those two on the end. All right. And with this word, it means peace. So you got to think that, you know, we don't got, it's not like English. We don't got some of the formal language like English, so where it's like, you know, you say hi or hey, you know what I mean, something like that. It'll be peace. And you'll say that because, you know, a lot of times, even today, when you walk around and you see other black people or other, you know, Native American or so like Latino people, that's all the 12 tribes. A lot of times, you know, people might can look mean or can look tough, and there's nothing wrong with looking aggressive and tough. But then that's why you'll say, you know, shalom to them, because it's like, okay, I come in peace. You know what I'm saying? It's like peace is peace offering to you, and I'm coming in peace. You know, it's a way to greet someone to let them know that you don't mean any harm. You understand? You know what I'm saying? So that's why we would use peace instead of like a hi or a hey or something like that. And shalom, as you know, can be used for a greeting like goodbye. You know, we don't have something like goodbye. It'll be shalom too, because it'll be the same thing. So you can use it to greet someone when you're meeting someone, and you can use it to say goodbye as well. You know what I'm saying? So you can find this in, let me see. What is it? H, did I get it? Oh yeah, I got it. H, you can find this in H. 7965, right? So when you look up 87965, and a lot of times when you you know, you're reading the Bible or you read the Tanakh, you'll probably see it say this. You'll probably see it written out like this. I'm gonna write it in the Assyrian because that's how it's written in the Assyrian. You'll probably see it written out like this, which I'm gonna go ahead and break that down for you as well. You'll probably see it written like this. You'll probably see it written like this. So when you see it written like this, this is where you get, you know, fake Israelite groups or, you know, people who's not as learned as the ISUPK.
Right.
They'll say, what would they say right here? Anybody know what they'll say? Pretty sure everybody knows. What would they say? Because you'll see it written like this. And when if you read it just like this, it'll make you think it's what? Anybody online? All right, no sweat. You'll see it, when you see this, it'll make you think it's Shalom. You know, and that's why you see a lot of other fake Israelite groups saying, they'll say Shalom, Shalom. When they read it in the Bible, they read it as this, right? But even this is pronounced Shalom. I'm going to show you how, all right? So you'll see this, right? Let's do it, we're going to do it in ancient as well. Yeah, right, exactly. Shalom, Halakhamah. We're going to do it in ancient as well. So it's better to explain it in ancient Hebrew, but when you see it like that, like you said, they'll think it's Shalom, but it's really pronounced like this, because if you do the bridges, the bridges will show you. It's like these two are connected together, but it's also connected to this. It's like, this is how you like will pronounce it. So it's like these are connected as one word. So when you look at it, it's just like, and I'll give you an example. Levi in the Hebrew. And Levi in the Hebrew will be, it'll be a la, it'll be the wa, and it'll be the ya. Right?
Okay.
But when you pronounce Levi in the Hebrew, these are connectors, it's like la ya. So it's not really like a law. It's not pronounced law, and then ya, it's like la ya, the way you pronounce it. And this is pronounced just the same way. So it's like shalom. It will be written like, if I were to write it out, it would be like this. Sha. And then long. It'll be written like that. Like that's how you pronounce it. Shalom. So it can be written like this, but it's still pronounced shalom.
Right.
You understand? Because you gotta think, if you were to actually say shalom, like Chukwu Halakman got in the chat, if you would say shalom, when you have the lam at the end, that gives you a tense. So technically, you'll be saying peacing to someone. You wouldn't say, it wouldn't be peace. It would be peacing. Because you will have the lam at the end will put a tense. So even when you see this, it's still pronounced like this, shalom, shalom. You know, so this would be shalom, this is shalom. You understand? So it's still the same thing. You understand? Like I said, if you were to pronounce it as shalom, it's like you're saying pieces. So when you see the fake Israelite or someone who's unlearned on the street pass you and they say shalom, it's basically they saying pieces, which doesn't make sense. You understand? So just letting you know that you will see it written like this, but it's still pronounced shalom like that. It's still pronounced shalom. And when you do connectors, these connect. So it's still like shalom, just like Moya, it's Loya. You understand? So that's the first one that we got, the greeting, shalom. You understand? Later on, if I have time, I probably will, I'm going to do our greeting. We don't, in the ISUPK, we don't just greet with shalom. We have a whole, greeting that we say, which I'll go over that as well. But it wouldn't just be shalom. You understand? All right. So I'll let you write that down. And that's how you can break it down to someone when they try to tell you, oh, shalom, or it's written like this as shalom. You understand? Which it is written like that in the Bible a lot of times. Most of the time you'll see it actually written like that, but it's still pronounced like that, shalom. And like I said, if they don't understand, you can tell them, you can do there's a prepositions and they say the prefix and the suffix, but the prepositions and the, what's the word I'm looking for? When it's at the end, like the prepositions at the beginning.
The suffix?
It's a suffix, but it's another word, but I don't like to use the prefix and the suffix, but I forget the other word, but it's basically the suffix, which at the end, you can tell them when you put the Y at the end of a sentence, it gives you the tense, if you understand the language of Hebrew, or ancient Hebrew. So, it's a subjunction, I think it's a
Conjunction?
so I forget what it is, but you can tell them the suffix, when you put the Y at the end of the suffix, that gives you the tense. Just like if you were to do Lashawan, you know, the Y at the end of Lashawan lets you know that it's language, like it's language. You don't say it gives you the tense. Because Lashawn or Lasham is tongue. But when you put Lashawan, it gives you, tongue, like it gives you the tense of it, the holy language. So you can tell them on how at the Y's at the end, it gives you the tense. All right. I'm pretty sure I got that down. We're gonna go to the next one. All right, so the next one we got is no common word that a lot of brothers use, or we all use, you know. Salakia. Salakia. Anybody know what Salakia means? Anybody want to take a guess at what Salakia means? Right, it means excuse me. That's correct. It means excuse me. It means, excuse, forgive me, excuse me, or pardon me. Right. That's what it means. It'll be written. That's how you write it in the Assyrian and in the ancient. So it'll be the Sa, the La, the Ka, and the Ya. But since these connect, you wouldn't say the Ka would be Lak. You wouldn't add the two A's at the end of this because it connects. So it'd be Salak, Salakia, and you might hear brothers say Salakia, which, that's just like I guess you can say an accent. Some people say like street, some people say scrape, or street, it's like a dialect, it's like, their accent or how they pronounce it. But it's Salakia, it wouldn't really technically be Salakia, but, you still understand, but you know how, Black, Hispanic, Native American people talk. Right. So you'll still hear, Salakia. Like it's like Tazariak. You hear people say Tazariak, but it's Tazariak. what I'm saying? But yeah, it'll be salaka, which means excuse me. And it comes from the word salak, right? The word salak is the word that actually means, excuse or, pardon or, forgive. So the word that, means excuse or forgive is actually salak. And you can find that in H, that'd be H, 5, 5, 4, 5, right? It'll be salak, which means excuse. When you add the y, the ya at the end of a sentence or at the end of a word, that means me. Ya means me. And it's at the end of a word. So that's why it would be just like the Latinos said, which is excuse me or pardon me. Because you have the ya at the end of it that shows that it's, it means me at the end of it. All right? So we got that. Now, another thing you'll see when you are looking up a lot of the words is it can have, multiple meanings. Because the thing with the English language is very complex. We grew up speaking it, so we know it, but it's very complex. If you ask anybody who speaks another language, English is one of the hardest languages to learn because they have a lot of words that is the same way, the same word can mean two different things in English. You know what I'm saying? Or you can pronounce a word the same way but spell it different ways, like there. There can be spelled 3 different ways. T-H-E-R-E, T-H, I-E-R or E-I-R there. There can be spelled 3 different ways and have 3 different meanings if you put it in different places. So that's what makes the English language hard. You know what I'm saying? They have multiple words that basically mean the same thing. But with our language, we don't really have, multiple words or a word that can mean the same thing or spell it the same thing. We don't have that. That's why, salak can be either one of these, but we'll just say salak. You'll understand what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's a very simple language, it's very down to the point, it's very direct.
Right.
That's why you don't have to add all these extra things because, it's a direct chord language. It's really like an expressive language, it's not, what I'm saying, like English. But even when it comes to Spanish, like, you ask people that speak Spanish, sometimes they can't even translate an English word into Spanish because they don't have no meaning for that word. Like,
Right.
it's unnecessary, basically. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. And just thinking about it, a lot of times when you're looking at words, you'll look it up in the Strong's Concordance, and that's where, you get the H, whatever the number is, because it shows you the word, what it means, how it's pronounced, how it's spelled. It's funny because a lot of times when you look up the word, you might see the fake Jewish man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the so-called fake Jew, right? They'll be like, okay, if somebody says Salakia to them, they will be like, they don't know, what it means. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, I don't know, huh? Like, what does that mean? But that's because they don't realize that you're actually speaking Hebrew. Like, you're speaking the real ancient Hebrew.
Right.
But they're speaking is Yiddish. And Yiddish is multiple languages mixed into.
Right.
Yiddish is like a German dialect with, I know it's basically mainly German, but it's like German mixed with a whole bunch of those languages in one. You know, they try to mix it into Hebrew, and that's where they get Yiddish from. And that's where it's like, which I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna go over another word, which is good morning. That's what they'll say, Booker talk, or they'll say, it's other words. You know, you actually might hear, you know, some people say that. I've heard someone say Booker talk, which I know what it means, but it's not ancient Hebrew. So we'll get into that later. But yeah, they speak Yiddish, which is a German dialect, because they came from that Germany, that German region, German Poland. They came from that region, and that's the people that they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they speak Yiddish. All right. The next word we're gonna get is all right, Baba Pusha. All right, Baba Pusha. Anybody know what that means? You know, I know Hadar know. He, you know, Hebrew master. We're gonna see if we get somebody online. Anybody know what this means? Hebrew master right there. Trooper Halakaman said, please. So it do mean please, but it kind of don't mean please. So when you say please, right? Please is like a form of begging. What this word really means is it's like a request. You know, it's like a way to politely request something. You know, and like I said, in our language, it's very direct. We don't have like a please, you know, like when Paul or the other brothers use it, you know, like even the other word, what's the other word Paul had used? What is that word? Beseech. Like when you say beseech, it's not like he's begging or like, you know, it's like he's pleading with his people, like it's politely requesting. So this what this word technically means. You can use it as please because that's the English word that we can relate it to where we can understand it. But it really means like to request. It's like a polite way to politely request something. Okay. So, but you can say please. You can technically say please just because, you know, it's a way for us to understand in the English language, but this word doesn't mean please. It means to request. It's like to request something. So when you see it used in the Bible, like for instance, Esther in 7:3. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. I forgot to call him on the online class. It's a lot.
You are the first participant on this meeting. Please hold while we wait for others to join.
All right. Esther. Okay, and Esther 7:3, that's when they'll use Baba Pusha. A lot of times you'll see Bakwasha, but it's, you know, you can use Baba Pusha, which is used in Esther 7:3, right? That's how you would say it if you're requesting, like, you know, when you're using it in a context to a brother. You know, you ask him a question, what do we move Baba Pusha? You understand? But Esther 7:3, I got it right here. It says, then Esther the queen answered and said, if I have found favor in thy sight, O king, and if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition, and my people at my request. And that's what's used about pushai. So it's like a request. It's like humbly and politely requesting something. It would be a plea, you know? Right, to politely request, right. And that's the 73, that's where it's used. And, you know, she say at the end, and my people at my request. And so it's like requesting something in a polite manner. You know, it's not like you're demanding someone or telling someone to do something, but you know, you're politely requesting, you know. So let's write it in Hebrew. And that's why I wanted to see if a brother answered online, because I knew a brother was going to say please. I knew a brother was going to say please. But like I said, you can still use it technically, but it technically don't mean, like it doesn't mean please. Right? Those connectors that show you. Why? Like you said, since this is the connector in the end, you don't use this A, so it'll be shop. You just say it out straight. So it'll be wild for shop, right? Write it in the Syrian. You can find this in page 1246. Right. Like I said, that means to request something. You know, it's like the word receipt. A lot of people think that deceit would be like begging, but it's not begging. You know, it's like you're pleading with someone. You know, like you're trying to make them understand, and you're trying to come in a humbling manner. You know, you're not. We know that in the ISUPK, but even in Hebrew, in our language, period, we don't beg. You know, it's not. We're not about to beg you to do something. You know what I mean? Either you do it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's even scripture. It's even scripture in the Bible against begging. You know what I'm saying? So we're not a people to beg someone to do anything. Right. You know, it's a weak trait. You know, if you're begging somebody, you know, it's a weak trait. So that's why it's not really please. Because even when you think about the word please could be a sense of begging. You know, like, you know, even when your kids, please, it's like, you know, they're trying to win you over by begging you rather than request. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, got that one down. Let y'all write that down. Go to the next word. And that's why it's good that I wanted to do this class, and it's good to do these words because I know we use them all the time. This is like, when you first, especially when you first come to school, it's like, you don't know Hebrew. You first come to school, these are the words you just hear all the time. And you start to understand what they mean, you know, due to the context, someone tells you what it means. But I want to go into the Hebrew so we actually know what it means, you know what I'm saying, what we are saying. You know what I mean? That's why it's good to do a class like this because now you can understand, okay, this is what this means, okay, this is, you know what I'm saying? So when you can use it, you feel more comfortable using it and you know what you're talking about, you know? And that's the main thing about learning the language. When you learn the language, it's about understanding the language, knowing what you're saying, knowing, you know what I'm saying, knowing how to use the language.
Right.
And the tenses and everything, you know, so that's how you learn the language. All right, we're gonna go to our next one. And it also lets you know, how we use the language. Meaning like, how can I explain? I'll do it with this one. I'll explain it with this one, but it'll let you know how to use the language. And, you know, it's like it's like how we say the Bible is written in slang, you know, like Ebonics or like, you know, code, like, you know, Black, Hispanic, Native Americans can understand it. That's literally how this language is. Like, you know, that's why the Bible is written like that, because that's literally how we talk.
Right.
And it's something that always stayed with us. Even when we learn a new language that is not our native language, we still find a way to talk in that code to where only we can really understand it, unless, you know, you have another nation that is around us all the time, so they may learn it, or, you know, somebody tells them, but it's still to the system where only we really know what we're talking about, and we can get it. You know, like for instance, you ever seen you ever seen one of those Facebook posts where people just write words, random words, like, you know, something random like that, and you just know what it's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's Black, Hispanic, Native American. That's how we talk. Other nations wouldn't understand, you know. You could just be like, look at this, like, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know what it's talking about. And not all some of the times I done see some of the posts where they wrote a whole sentence about, like, you know, random stuff, and I'm like, dang, I actually know what they're talking about, you know. That's how our language is, you know what I'm saying? It's meant for us. That's how you know it's meant for us, and that's how we are. You know what I mean? And people, you know, other nations get jealous of the fact that we do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, that's hot. You know, you got the oppressor thinking that, oh, that's hot, like, don't touch it. But you really just saying that's hot, like it's nice, like it's fly. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally how our language in Hebrew is, you know? And that's why we do that and we adapt, because we keep that spirit on us. You know, we might not know your people, but we still give off, you know what I'm saying? It's like in your spirit, it's in your soul.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, the next one we're gonna do is the water. All right? Which we know that means, what does the water mean? What does the water mean? Anybody online? Come on, somebody, Mama saw it. You know, I've seen people checking in. The Matzah's out. I have the sister in here, Ms. All right, no sweat. The water means, a lot of people might think the water means, well, it do technically, but a lot of people might say, oh, it means thank you. But it doesn't mean thank you. Because There's no Yah at the end. Yah is, no, it doesn't, see, right, Marshawn said, thank you. It doesn't technically mean thank you. You can, obviously we'll understand it as thank you, right? And that's why I was going on with the language of how we talk. But technically it don't mean thank you because you in Hebrew would be what? A thought. So you don't see a thought in the water, right? So it wouldn't be technically thank you, it's like thanks or thanksgiving. Like not Thanksgiving, the holiday, but thanksgiving, like you're giving thanks. You understand? I don't want you to confuse it with Thanksgiving, like the holiday, but technically even Thanksgiving is that sense. It's just, you have it in your mind like Thanksgiving food, blah, 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 but Thanksgiving is actually a word. You're like, you're giving thanks to something, right? So it technically means Thanksgiving, not the holiday, or thanks. It don't mean thank you because the you is a thought. Like when you say Barak, a thought, it's bless you. You know? All right? So the water just means thanks. But you know, as the Hebrew language, you know, if you say somebody give you something, you say the water, you're talking to them. So you really don't need to say thank you because they know that you're talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's like technically it just means thanks. All right. Da, wa, da. These connect, so you won't say the ha, you will say da, so it's the water, right? Even when you say thanks, it's like, you know, thanks, it gives you the tense already, it gives you the context of how you're saying it already. You know, so it wouldn't be like thank you, thanks. You know, you give some thanks, you know? All right. Gotta write it in the Syrian. Swap. Let me find the Hebrew concordance for it. It's a lot. This was the other word that I had to that other. Like, and so in Yiddish, you'll hear like a fake Israelite, like that probably only believe in. And most of the time, if it's an Israelite, like the actual Black Hispanic Native American person saying these type of words, like speaking Yiddish, they're more than likely Old Testament only Israelite. Like you'll find that that's the common thing between those. They are Hebrew Israelites, meaning that they are Black, Hispanic, and Native American. They do fall into the 12 tribes, but they only they say they speak Yiddish. Those typically be the Old Testament only because they follow after the fake Jews. So that's why you'll typically see them being Old Testament only, and they don't believe in the New Testament of Jesus, because we know the fake Jew doesn't believe in the New Testament of Jesus, which is Yahweh in Hebrew. But I say Hebrew because that's what we know him as in the world. All right? But yeah, they'll say Todah, but it's not Todah. That's not Hebrew. But you know, I'm pretty sure y'all done heard someone say Todah, 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 which it's Yiddish for thanks, but it's really Torah. You know what I'm saying? You can find that in H. For A426. You know what I mean? Like I said, and the only reason why I know is because I done had, you know, maybe not in person, I'm not sure, maybe in person, I can't remember, but I know about them had, you know, some brothers that, you know, fall into the 12 tribes come to me and say, Todah. You know, and I'm like, you know, excuse my language, I'm like, you know, what the hell is Todah? You know what I mean? What the hell is that? But I know that's Yiddish for things, which really, they mean to say, go why. You know, that's actually how you pronounce the word in ancient Hebrew. All right. So just know when you hear somebody say that, they're speaking Yiddish. You know, and you know the real word, you know what it really means. You know where to find it in the concordance. So when you look up the concordance, let me see. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. When you look up the concordance, right, you'll see it in A426, and it says Todah. So that's what they say to you, Todah, right? But when you look at how it's spelled, the origin word, when you look at how it's spelled, it's a ta, it's a wa, it's a da, and it's a ha. So you say the wa, and that's how we know it's the wa. But, you know, they'll say Todah. Right? So that's why you know to use the Hebrew concordance, because the Hebrew concordance will tell you how it's spelled, and then you'll know how it's pronounced. All right, let y'all write that down. What's the next one? Okay. All right, the next word we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna ask nobody what this means, because it's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure we all know what this means. And it means what it means. And then it goes into actually, the other word of what I was saying as well. Barakatah. You know, and that's why then this means flesh. You know, real simple. And that's why I was saying with the other word, the water, it doesn't mean thank you. Like you obviously can use it as thank you, but it means thanks, because when you say barakatah means bless you. You understand? And the you is a thought. So when you look at it, it comes from, let me write it out in Hebrew first. So this is two words I'll probably just write it below each other. Five. So with the bridges, it's the bar, it has the bridge, and it has the connector, which is the rock. So it wouldn't be a car, it would be rock. Same thing with a dot. It has the bridge under ah, so it would be ah. I think I might spell that wrong. Like I missed the H. Or is it a connector? No. Yeah, it's not. But yeah, so it'll be a dot. So it'll be the I, and it'll be the dot connector. So it'll be Barak dot. All right. Which means bless you. And Barak, it comes from two words, which is pretty simple. Barak, the first word, means bless. And you can find that it's in H. I want to say H, what? And then you got the stop. Which can be found in O, which means you. All right. Stop means you. And that can be found in H8. 59. That can be found in H58, 59. So that's why when we went over the last word, the water, it doesn't technically mean thank you because there's no thought. And a thought is what you mean. You would say you is a thought. So when you see Barak thought, it means bless you. You understand? And then when you use the word of thought, right? And if we go with our greeting, the ISUPK greeting, I'll probably get into it then as well. When you use the word of thought, if it's singular, you can use it for the masculine and the feminine, right? So you can use it in the sense of, okay, if you're talking to a woman, you can say a thought. It wouldn't change, it's the same word. Just like if you were talking to a brother, it'll be a thought. If you use it in the singular sense, you can use it as masculine and feminine. But now if you use it in the plural sense, the plural has a different word for it. So if you were to use this in a plural, all right? Anybody know what the Shalom Lord Christ? Somebody type in Shalom Lord Christ. If you look at it in the plural sense, right? The plural sense for men would be slum, right? That would be for men. Masculine. You can just say masculine. Masculine. That's plural. Right? So if you were to see, so let's say if it was multiple brothers in a class, and I'm blessing everybody doing one salute. I'm be Barak thumb. And that's the plural sense, so where you're speaking to everybody, but it's masculine, so you're speaking to men. So you wouldn't say a thumb to a bunch of sisters, correct? You know what I mean? Or if there's sisters in there, they would know that you're just addressing the men with this salute. Because the plural sense for it is a thumb. Anybody know what the plural sense is for women? Anybody want to type in what the plural sense is for women? So the thumb is men, you know it, you got to understand. What will be the plural sense for women? What will be the plural sense for woman? Give me a couple more seconds and I'll just write it down. No, also while I'm waiting, we still are in the Feast of Hanukkah. Right. It is an 8-day memorial. It's not a high holy day, but it's a memorial. We remember it. It's when we took back the temples and we redecorated the temples, and you can find it in Maccabees. But we are still in the Feast of Hanukkah. It lasts for 8 days. So, throughout those 8 days, we got to make sure we have those candles under the menorah, the menorah. We got to make sure we burn them. You know what I'm saying? So if you come into class and you're in class teaching it, a dark got us straight. But you got to make sure you're burning those candles on the menorah for those 8 days through that memorial. You understand? All right. Okay, we are still in the Feast of Hanukkah. All right, nobody answered, no sweat. The plural for women would be a thun. That is feminine. All right. Plural. All right. So when you're talking about a singular tense, you can just use the word stop. You can use the stop for, what do you say? Expect. I'm not sure. But yeah, when you're using it as a singular tense, you can use it for men or women. You can say stop in the singular tense, right? But when you're using it in a plural tense, it's a thumb, which is the masculine for men, and a thun for women. All right? So it'll be different. It's kind of like, it's kind of like Spanish. Like in Spanish, you'll see, they'll say chico for a dude, and they'll say chica for a woman. Well, things like that, Why don't you go ahead and write it down? Next word. All right, the next word is going to be basically like a combination of multiple words. So it'll be this one you might not normally see. You might not hear brothers do this one a lot, but it's still a greeting, right? So it's good to know. So we're going to start with the first. I might not have enough room on the board to do it all. We're just going to do it one by one. All right. So Bakwa. Anybody knows what that means? Anybody knows what that means? I know for a fact we know what one of those words means in this word. I know for a fact we know what one of these words means in this word. 100%. For time's sake, I'm gonna just say it. So I know for a fact we know Tawab means what? Good, right? Okay. You know, Tawab means good. But Bakwar means right. Just like Halakaman said, Tawab means good. We know that. Bakwar is morning. All right? Bakwar is morning. So that's how you would say good morning to someone. You wake up, Tawab Bakwar. You know, that's good morning. All right? You can find Tawab in H 28, 90, and Bakwar in H 12, 40. All right? So Tawab Bakwar means good morning. All right? Tawab will be in the Hebrew. All right, that's how you'll do it in the Hebrew. It's the Bakwar. That's how you'll write it out. It'll be the ta, the wa, and the ba, but these connect, so you won't say the ba, it'll be tawa, and Bakwar is morning. All right? So if you wanted to say it in Hebrew, and you wanted to tell someone good morning, it'll be tawa Bakwar. We're gonna just erase this. We're gonna leave this one up so y'all can have that, because if all this goes together, you know, we all know what's coming next. All right. The next one will be Iraq. Iraq. We know means, well, we might not know, but you can get where it's going. Iraq means easy. So we say Tawab Iraq, which is easy. You know, good easy. You'll write that as that's how you write it in Hebrew. So Iraq will be evening. You know, it has the I, which is the O, which is the bridge on it. So you say it together. You say it separately, and then you have the Ra and the Ba, which is the connector. So you'll say Ra. It's going to be Rabah. It'll be Ra. So Iraq. Which is good evening. Tawab Iraq. Good evening. All right. And you can find this one in H H 6 7 and 86753. Good evening. Tawar Ira. All right. Got that down. And we know what's the last one. All right. The last one, good day. I'm just joking. The last one will be lie. Yeah, a lot. Lie a lot. Which is nice. All right. Lie a lot, which is nice. And matter of fact, when it comes to these words, this one you might actually be familiar with. I should have probably started off with this one, because you should be familiar with this one right here, lie a lot. Anybody know where else where we might have heard lie a lot? Just real quick while I'm going on it. Where have you might have heard this word, lie a lot? Because when I tell you, I know for a fact you heard it. I know 100% for a fact you heard that word. Where have you heard lie a lot? We're going to write it in the Hebrew white out, think about it. Prayer. And a prayer. Is that which one? You know which one?
Psalms.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 122.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly it. Ancient. It'll be the La, the Ya, the La, and the Ha. These are separate. These are the bridges on it. So you say all together, La, when you say it separately, La to Ya, and it has to connect those, connect these two, so it'll be La, not La, right? Then, like Qadash said, you've heard this one in Psalms 121 prayer, which is 121 prayer.
Okay.
So we're gonna get that real quick. We'll go down to the part where it say that. We'll go Psalms 121 and 6. Psalms 121 and 6. All right. Psalms 121 and 6. And says, the sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. All right. And now, if you look at the prayers, you'll see where it said, it'll say this. It'll say, Belial. Belial. That's what you will see it say. You'll see it say Belial. But Belial just means by nights. You know, instead of just nights. Nights is Belial. But you would say by nights, it would be Belial. And that's how you know it means by nights. All right, but yeah, we've seen that word in Psalms 121. You know what I'm saying? Belial. Belial, which is night. Good night. Okay.
Clark, what is, you have the reference for that?
Oh, lion love would be H. It's H 3915. The Y. H 3915. Yeah. As Hadar had asked, it's always good, you know, and Hadar even does it. I actually got it from him. But You always want to put the reference on it. Well, you don't always have to, but it's good to put the reference on it so somebody can look it up on their own time and understand it on their own. So they'll see where it came from, what it means, how to pronounce it, because it'll spell it out. You'll be able to understand it more. So that's why, I put the reference, and I'm sure that's why Dar puts the reference, right? So you know we're not just, over here teaching you some nonsense. You can actually look it up and do your research yourself.
Right.
All right? And you always want to do that too. I say that you don't have to, but I would say that you always want to do that just so you know when you're saying someone, because when you're talking to someone, a lot of times we don't like to take people's words for it. Even in the truth, you got to look at it like that. Like if you're telling someone, you know the truth.
Right.
You know what you're saying is correct. But you would never want to think that you're talking to someone and they not do their own research. They not verify. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you'll give them the edification so they can verify on their own.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's not, I'm pretty sure that's a scripture. I can't think of it now, but I'm pretty sure that's a scripture. You understand? All right, so we got that down. Now we're gonna go into our the ISUPK greeting. We're gonna go over that one, and then that should basically be it. All right, got that down. Oh, the water. It's an excellent class. The water. No sweat. The water. Most High in Christ. All right, so that will be the greeting. That's the greeting that we say in the ISUPK. Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Atah. All right, so we know Shalom already means peace, right? And I'm not going to write the Hebrew for that because we already know that. Matter of fact, we don't. Give some space. We know Shalom means peace. I'll just go ahead and write it real quick. We're gonna just do the ancient. All right, we're gonna do the ancient. Shalom means peace. All right. And you have Yahweh, which is the Most High's name. You understand? Yahweh's name is not God.
Right.
It's not Yahweh or Ahai or whatever these fake Israelites and Christians say. It's Jehovah, it's Yahweh in the Hebrew, right? And you know this because of how it's written. Even if you look it up in the Hebrew concordance, which you can,
Right.
it'll be written like this in the Assyrian when you see it. put my mind, what's the y'all do? Oh, okay. It'll be written like this, comma, and then,
Ancient or that's it?
yeah, this, no, I'm doing the Syrian, this one, I'm gonna do the ancient. So that's how you'll see, if you look it up in the Bible and the concordance. And you'll know that you pronounce it, Yah, Ha, Wah, and then the Ha, but you disconnect. This is the Syrian, so it don't, but that's why they got the little dots and stuff, because the dots and stuff supposed to show you. So we know that, you know, how to pronounce it is due to, you'll know, so when you read the Syrian, it's a little harder than doing the ancient because you don't have the connectors. But when you practice and you read people and you understand the language, you'll know how to pronounce it. So if you ever see the dog they're reading, he knows how to correct the brother or read it due to knowing the language. Like for instance, if you have a word, you have Yah on the end of it, he knows that Yah at the end is probably not going to connect to nothing. If you have Yah on the end, it's not going to probably connect to nothing because Yah at the end is giving you the, like me, you know what I'm saying? It's showing you who it's talking about.
Right.
So like, for instance, the word Salak, we know it's not Salak Kai, you know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't make sense. Salak Kai, you know, with the Y thing, that doesn't make sense. So that means that the word before the Yah will have to connect. So it'd be Salak and then Yah. You know what I mean? But you'll know that due to knowing the prefixes, knowing the suffixes, reading the language and understanding the language.
Right.
The same thing how we know that this is not a hot thing when we read it. You know, rather than having the little dots and stuff to tell you, so you know. You know what I mean? So we'll write it in Hebrew. I mean in ancient Hebrew. Like,
Yeah.
that's why the ancient Hebrew is even easier. You know, the Yiddish, you know, they came up with it, they complicated things, they added the J to it, they did a whole bunch of stuff, but ancient is really simple, you know what I mean? And it's so simple that that's why you have the bridge and connectors, because the bridge and connectors show you how to pronounce it without, you know what I mean, just being real simple. You know, like I said, once you start to know the language and you understand it, you'll be able to read it and you'll know where the bridges and connectors is, even reading the Syrian. You'll know how to pronounce words just due to you know how the language works. You know, okay, if I say it this way, it would make sense. You know, like I was saying with even with this word, Yahweh, you know, that doesn't make sense. Yahweh, you know, it doesn't. So you'll know how to connect it and know where it goes. But you know, these are to tell you the easy way. It's like the easy mode. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be Yahweh, which that's the Lord's name. So we'll put TH in. You know, might not like to use that abbreviation. You know, I get it. Matter of fact, we're just gonna put the most out. You're not even gonna use the abbreviation TH in. Because I don't really like the abbreviation either. Because it's just basically just me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of fake Israelites, you know, use all those stuff, and it's just like I like to separate myself from them. You know. The Bible is the Holy Bible. It's, correct. You know, separate. You know what I mean? So I like to be separate among the separate. You know? Alright, we're gonna put the Most High name. Alright? Or we just put the Most High as we do. Alright? Most High name is Yahweh. Alright? Then you got Bahashem, right? Which we know Bahashem, Ba is in, right? You have Ba right there, it's in. The Ha is Ka, and Shum is name. Right? Ba is in, Ha is the, and Shum is name. So in the name, that's what you get. All right? You go do it in ancient. Hashem, the Ba, the Ha, the Shah, and the Ma, those connected. They'll say Shem, Hashem, in the name. We got the Hawashai, which we know is, we get generally called Jesus, which is Christ, our King, right? Christ. Christ, Yahweh, the Yah, the Ha, and the Wa. These connect so to be shy instead of, be shy to connect, so you won't say the A right there in the shy, be shy. Right? Barak, which we know, Barak means blessed. When you say this is shalom, I'm always to this one. This one we know means you, right? We went over that earlier in class, that means you. We know it means you. When you say it's shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Atah, which means peace, Most High, in the name. Now, you don't see the word of, but we know of is there, like I said, due to the language. You don't have to put so many words because you just understand the words. It's how we speak. So it means in the name of. It's in the name Yahweh Shai, in the name of Christ, bless you. And that's what that means. It's like when you speak in the Hebrew, some words it's like it's omitted because it's not necessary to make it complicated. To put extra words in. It's just right. That's why I said the Hebrew language is very direct. Don't beat around the bush. It's very simple and direct. All right. So we're gonna do the last one, which is the salute for the sisters, and then we're gonna wrap the class up. All right. Run just raise this off. Oh, and I forgot to say too, when it comes to like the good morning, and I think maybe I did say it, but when it comes to the good morning, you might hear a fake Israelite or the Jews may say Booker Tall. That's where they get that from. Booker Tall. Yeah, Booker Tall. I'm gonna show you too, matter of fact. Booker, they say Booker Tall. That's Yiddish. That's not how you say it. That's incorrect. That's Yiddish. It'll be Tawab Bakwa, right? And I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I can find it. Because I've heard people tell me this before. It's like Booker Tall. It's like, huh? But once you know what they're saying, then you get it. Because it's separate words, I can't really, get it, but if you type it in Google, you can see it right there. There you go. You see it say Booker Tall, but if you look at how it's written, it's Babaquar, Tawab. But you wouldn't say So if you were to regularly say, we would regularly say morning, it wouldn't be Bible court. Now you can say Bible court, but it would be before. And I'll show you. Right? So you look at the word for it. Is that what it's called? I mean, Mike can't see it, but you look at the word for it right there, it says a quarter, which means morning, right there, all right? But you will see Bible quarter as well. You know, it's one of those words where you will see Bible quarter as well. But it's quarter, all right? I thought I put that in there, I had forgot to put that in there. Last thing, we're gonna close it out. All right, so the same thing, shalom, peace. All right, not right over here. Don't matter. All right, we already did this enough, so we're gonna skip over that. Shalom means peace. Shamar now, shamar means to watch. So you'll hear that word like, you know, if a brother is on shamar, he's watching the door, you know, checking and patting down people. The sister's got pocketbooks looking through them, because he's on shamar, it's watch.
Right.
And then it'll be the Shah, and then the Ma and the Ra is connected, so Shamar. Now, Al, like it's not ill, it's pronounced Al. All right? Well, a lot of times you might look at it and you might be like ill, you know what I'm saying? But it's pronounced Al. Like I, like, you know, you gotta, because the I is separate, it's I, Ra. But I is separate, but when you say I is not pronounced like ill, like English. It's pronounced like ow, like I, and then the la together, so it'll be ow. But that means over, it's like. It means over. And it'll be the I. And that's connected. So it'll be ow. Which is the I and the la. But since it's connected, you'll say ow, you want to say the la at the end. All right, that's over. That means over. All right. The five we know means you. All right, we know Abba means you, by Hashem, in the name, you know. And Yahweh Shah, we know it's Christ. And Slack, I forgot the Yahweh right here. I'm going. That's something. Which is the Most High. All right, the Most High. after Yahweh, but just put it in there rather than erasing it. Shalom Yahweh, which is the Most High, that's our power, that's our God. You know what I'm saying? That's our Father. You know, not Jesus Christ, not Allah, not any of those. You know, we have, well, we are thankful for the fact that, you know, our power, our God is the God over the whole world, man. You understand? Like, the God that loves Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. When you look at this society now, you know, you want to follow what the so-called white man believes in, you know, Caucasian man believes in. It will make you think that being a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you at the bottom. You know what I mean? That you don't have no power, that you got to trust in him. But little do he know that we had the privilege of having God, the power of the world, man. The only God that does nobody stand there by next to him is the power of the Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. And that's Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? Which is the Most High. And that's how you write it, right? You know, so it's Shalom Yahweh Shemar Lathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is Christ, our King. You understand? Yah, Yah, Yahweh, Shah. And that's how you'll say the house of our King, you understand? The one that taught us how to follow the Bible, the one that taught us the spirit behind the Bible, the one that showed us that we can be perfect, the one that died for our transgressions, man. You understand? And not so you can continue on transgression. You understand? But so you can change and you can follow our power and our God, and we can get back to kingdom, man. You understand? All right? But that's how you say that in Hebrew, and that's what it means, the words it means, so you'll know what you're saying. I know every time we do say it, even when the Qadash says it when we close out class, we'll let you know what we're saying in English, but those are the words of what they mean, so you'll know which words mean which. You understand? All right, and just like that, you won't say of, because you know it's like simple, direct language. Of wouldn't be needed, but you know it's in the name of Christ, right? And the atah, real quick with the atah. Now, if you were to do this plural, like we said earlier, now we were doing the other salute, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Atah. Now, if you're talking to men, because that's the one we do, that's the salute that we do to men, right? You would say thumb, you know, Barak thumb. And in the sense of this one, you say Shamar, Shalak, you say Shalom Yahweh Shamar Ala Thun by Shem Yahweh Shai, you'll say a thun. You'll be a thun, which will be written. Then, Son. And that's plural for woman. So that's how you'll say what you say, you know, we say we salute the sisters, if we shalom, shalom, Yahweh Shamar Ala Thun by Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? And that's what we're doing in the plural sense. Because we know when you're doing anything with a plural sense, you add, you know, the yum at the end of it. Right. You know, yum is for men, and yan is for women. It's feminine. You know, so you say brothers, it's Akima. You know, all right. All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and pass the class off to Officer 500, the Hebrew scholar, Hadar Mott. You understand?
All right. This ISUPK security announcements. We at ISUPK started our One West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Group for new brother or sister. When new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves from the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. In this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties. The commandment comes from the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and also the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Which means 10 in the Hebrew, ma'ashur. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or the teacher. Priest fund. People offer for priests, not mandatory. Those are everybody would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations. We are in the feast of Hanukkah. Understand? Day two. All right. If I could, please remember to burn your candles, burn your menorahs every night for the span of 8 days. All right. We are at day 2 of the feast of Hanukkah. Sorry. Also, as a reminder, can you, brother and sister, please check the bulletin board and also check the calendar for any updates for events and such. Also, if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That's boots, shirt, pants, headbands, war scarves. All right. And with that, we'll give a courtesy salute for the teacher. Ben Israel, Amaju, Vam Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Shema Shah Rakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah.
And what we just said in the Hebrew, may the Most High bless you in the name of Christ. Yahweh hands down. We'll also give a courtesy salute for the sister online. Ben Israel, Aman Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Shema Allah Shem Yahshua. And what we just said in the Hebrew, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Yahweh hands down. That's
Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch. Don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried. I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told him I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line van to a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in that attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show them skills how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried. I got Ray for real.